Instead, what they did is they investigated the judge secretly by yes, and this all is factual. This is all the reason why the DA ended up being disbarred. But instead, they text messaged each other. These are three very high-level prosecutors, two chiefs who've been around in Colorado prosecuting all over the state, including Kobe Bryant. Okay, so these aren't just, baby prosecutors. And they texted each other saying things like, let's get him. Oh, he must have a bias against us. He must love domestic violence offenders for him to want to sanction us and tank our case. Forget about the fact, right, that they tanked their own case by their own misconduct. So they investigated the judge. They went to go talk to his ex-wife to find out if he was actually a wife beater. And then, of course, their thought was they could recuse this judge because, he would be a known wife beater and likes, and that's the real reason behind him sanctioning them. Well, the ex-wife revealed, no, he's never talked about the Morphew case to me, and he's never beaten me, and he's a really good guy. And the prosecutors were left with this case that was not going to succeed in trial, and so they were forced to dismiss the case. They dismissed it suddenly and without really notifying, I say that they didn't notify anybody. They didn't notify the judge. They just arrived in court with all their media friends that they notified other than me and my client and the judge. And they stacked the room with all their investigators, the FBI agents, CBI agents, their entire team that went after Barry Morphew, and the media and all the true crime podcasters that were in the courtroom. And we were wondering why all these people are in this courtroom for this perfunctory appearance. And they said, we're dismissing it because we found her body. And we don't think it's right, Judge, for us to continue with this prosecution because we found her body, but it's buried under a bunch of snow and we can't get to it fast enough. And it would be so unfair to Barry Morphew. So, we don't want that to happen. So they dismissed the case. And so, of course, it was ingenuous. It was unethical what had happened. And of course, they didn't find the body buried in a bunch of snow. And that's completely false.